no good you going on. I can't open sardines and answer the phone. I've only got one pair of feet. Hello? Yes, but there's no one here, love. No, Mr. Brent's not here. He lives here, yes, but he don't live here now because he lives in Spain. Mr. Philip Brent, that's right. The one who writes the plays, that's him, only now he writes them in Spain. No, she's in Spain too. They're all in Spain. There's no one here. Am I in Spain? No, I'm not in Spain, dear. I look after the house for them, but I go home at 1 o'clock on Wednesday. Only, I've got a nice plate of sardines to put my feet up with, because it's the royal... What's it called on the telly? The royal... You know. Where's the paper, then? If it's to do with letting the house, then you'll have to ring the house agents, because they're the agents for the house. Squire Hackman. Who's the other one? No, they're not in Spain. They're next to the phone in the study. Squire Hackman. Hold on, I'll go and look. Always the same, isn't it? As soon as you take the weight off your feet, down it all comes on your head. And I take the sardines. No, I leave the sardines. No, I take the sardines.
You leave the sardines and you put the receiver back.
Oh, yes, I put the receiver back.
And you leave the sardines.
And I leave the sardines?
You leave the sardines.
We've changed that, have we, love?
No, love.
That's what I've always been doing.
I shouldn't say that, Dottie, my precious.
How about the words, love? Am I getting some of them right?
Some of them have a very familiar ring.
Only it's like a fruit machine in there.
I know that, Dottie.
I open my mouth, and I never know if it's going to come out with the oranges or 2 lemons and a banana.
Anyway, it's not midnight yet. We don't open till tomorrow, so you're holding the receiver.
Holding the receiver.
Squire Hackman, hold on.
Squire Hackman, hold on. Don't go away. I'm putting it down. Always the same, isn't it? You put your feet up for 2 minutes, and immediately they come running after you.
Hold it.
I have a housekeeper, yes, but this is her after not.
Hold it, Gary. Dottie! Hold it, Brooke. Dottie!
Come back?
Yes, and go out again with the newspaper.
The newspaper? Oh, the newspaper.
You leave the sardines, you put the receiver back, and you go out with the newspaper.
Here you go, my love.
Sorry, love.
Don't worry, love. It's only the technical.
It's the dress, Gary, honey. It's the dress rehearsal.
So when was the technical?
So what's the technical? We open tomorrow.
Well, we're all thinking about the technical, aren't we, love?
Saw those words, my sweetheart.
Don't worry about the words, Dottie, my pet.
Coming up like oranges and lemons.
Listen, Dottie, your words are fine. Your words are better than the... Do you know what I mean? Isn't that right?
Sorry?
I mean, okay, so here's the, fine, but Dottie, you've been doing this kind of part for, well, you know what I mean.
All right, so Gary and Brooke are off. Dottie's holding the receiver.
No, but here we are. We're all thinking, my God, we open tomorrow. We've only had a fortnight to rehearse. We don't know where we are, but my God, here we are.
That's right, my love. Isn't that right, Lloyd?
Oh, beautifully put, Gary.
No, but we've got to play Westminster Premiere all the rest of this week, then Yeovil, then God knows where else, and so on for God knows how long, and we're all feeling pretty much, I mean, don't you feel,
Sorry?
All right, so you're off. Dottie's holding the receiver.
Sorry, Lloyd, but sometimes you just have to come right out with it,
I know.
Thanks, Lloyd.
Okay, Gary, so you're off.
Lloyd, let me just say one thing. Since we stopped, I've worked with a lot of directors. Some of them were geniuses. Some of them were bastards. But I've never met one that was so totally, absolutely, I don't know.
Thank you, Gary. I'm touched. Now will you get off the fucking stage? And Brooke,
Yes?
are you in?
In?
Are you there?
What?
You're out, okay? I'll call again. So there you are holding the receiver.
So there I am holding the receiver. I put the receiver back, and I leave the sardines. Always the same, isn't it?
And you take the newspaper.
I leave the sardines, I take the newspaper. Always the same, isn't it? It's a weight off your mind, it's a load off your stomach. And off at last I go.
Leaving the receiver.
I have a housekeeper, yes, but this is her after not, so we're going to place entirely to ourselves. I'll just check. Hello? Anyone at home? Nope, there's no one here. So, what do you think?
Great. And this is all yours?
Just a little shack in the woods. Converted faucet mill, 16th century.
It must have cost a bomb.
Well, one has to someplace to entertain one's business associates. Someone coming at 4 o'clock, in fact. Arab Sheik. Well, you know.
Right. And I've got to get those files to our basing soak office by 4.
Yes, we'll only just manage to fit it in. I mean, we'll only just do it. I mean,
Right then.
we won't bother to chill the champagne.
All these doors.
Just a handful, really. Study, kitchen, and a self-contained service slot for the housekeeper.
Terrific. So which one's the...
What?
You know.
The usual offices. Over here.
Fantastic.
Now I've lost the sardines.
I'm sorry. I thought there was no one here.
I'm not here. I'm off. Only it's the royal. You know where they wear those hats and they're all covered in the fruit. And who are you?
I'm from the agents.
From the agents.
Squire, Hackham, and Dudley.
Oh, which one are you then? Squire, Hackman, or Dudley?
I'm Tremblay.
Walking in here as if you own the place. I thought you was a burglar.
No. I just dropped into a few things. Well, just to take some of the measurements. Do undertaught jobs. Oh, and a client. I'm showing a prospective client over the house.
What's wrong with this door?
She's thinking of renting it. Her interest is definitely aroused.
That's not the bedroom.
The bedroom? No, that's the downstairs bathroom and WC suite. And this is the housekeeper, Mrs. Kraken.
Clack it, dear, clack it.
Oh, hi.
She's not really here.
Only it's the royal. You know with the hats?
Don't worry about
I'll
us.
have the sound on low.
We'll just inspect the house.
Only now I've lost the newspaper.
Sardines!
I'm sorry about this.
That's all right. We don't want the television, do we?
Sardines!
I've forgotten the sardines.
Lloyd, these sardines, they're driving us all mad.
Something wrong with the sardines? Poppy!
There are 4 plates of sardines coming on in Act 1 alone. They go here, they go there. She takes them, I take them. I mean, don't you feel, you know,
Sorry?
the sardines?
What sardines?
Change the sardines?
Make it 4 grilled turbot off the bone.
Okay. It's all right for you. I mean, you're out there. We're out here. We've got to do it. Plus the bags with boxes, plus words, plus doors. I mean, do you know what I mean?
We're not getting after Popula. We think the sardines are lovely.
I'm just trying to, you know.
So what do you want to change, Gary? The bags, the boxes, the doors?
We can't start changing things now, love.
I'm just saying. Bags, boxes, doors, words, sardines, us, okay? I've made my point.
You certainly have, Gary. Got that, Poppy?
Oh, well,
Right then, on we go. And Poppy,
yes.
don't let this happen again.
Oh, no.
Sorry, Lloyd, but I thought we ought to, you know what I mean.
Of course.
Better than, you know.
Much better, as long as Dottie's happy.
Absolutely happy, Lloyd, my love.
Then will you do something for me, Dottie, my precious?
Anything, Lloyd, my sweet.
Take the sardines off with you.
I'm sorry about this.
That's all right. We don't want the television, do we?
Only she has been in the family for generations.
Great. Come on then. I've got to be in basing soak by 4.
Perhaps we should just have a glass of champagne.
We'll take it up with us.
Yes, well,
And don't let my files out of sight.
no, only,
What?
well,
Her?
she has been in the family for generations.
Sardines. Not for me to say, of course, dear. Only I would just say this. Don't think twice about it. Take the plunge. You'll really enjoy it here.
Oh, great.
Won't she, love?
Yes. Well, yes.
And we'll enjoy having you. Won't we, love?
Well,
Terrific.
Sardines. Can't put your feet up on an empty stomach, can you?
You see? She thinks it's great. She's even making us sardines.
well,
I think she's terrific.
terrific.
So which way?
All right. Before she comes back with the sardines.
Up here?
Yes,
In here.
yes.
It's another bathroom.
No.
Oh, she's trying to get me to the bathroom.
I mean, here.
Oh. Glass sheets?
It's the airing cupboard. This one.
Oh, you're in a real state. You can't even get the door open.
No, it's Mrs. Clapton's afternoon off, remember?
Hold
Got
it.
the place entirely to ourselves.
Hold it, and God said, hold it! And they held it. And God saw that it was terrible.
Sorry, loves. But this door won't open.
Sorry, loves, this door won't close.
And God said, Poppy!
Sorry, everyone, am I doing something wrong? You know how stupid I am about doors.
Freddie, my precious, you're doing it perfectly.
As long as
Ah, and there was Poppy, and God said, be fruitful and multiply, and fetched him to fix the doors.
Oh, I love technicals.
She loves technicals. I mean, honestly, isn't she just... She loves technicals! Dottie! Where's Dottie?
Everyone's always so nice to everyone.
She really is, isn't she? I mean, Belinda's being all, you know.
But Freddie, don't you like a nice all-night technical?
The only thing I like about technicals is you get a chance to sit on the furniture.
Oh, Freddie, it's so good seeing you cheering up and making jokes.
Oh, is that a joke?
This is such a lovely company to work with. Such a happy company.
Wait till we've got this Stockton on teas in 12 weeks' time.
Lloyd, are you all right?
I'm starting to know what God felt like when he sat out there in the darkness creating the world.
What does it feel like, Lloyd, my love?
Very pleased he'd taken his Valium.
Well, he had 6 days, of course. We've only got 6 hours.
And God said, where the fuck is Tim? Ah, and there the fuck was Tim. And God said, let there be doors that open when they open and close when they close.
Do something?
Doors.
Who's doing it in front of the house?
Doors. Tim, are you fully awake?
Lloyd, she has been putting the set up all weekend.
You're not trying to do too much, are you, Tim?
Tim, my love, this door won't close.
And the bedroom won't, you know.
Oh, right. Lloyd, she hasn't been to bed in 48 hours.
Oh, don't worry, Tim. Only another 24 hours and it'll be the end of the day. Listen, since we've stopped anyway, it took 2 days to get the setup, so we shan't have time for a dress rehearsal. Just think of the first night as a dress rehearsal. If we can just get through the play once tonight for Doors and Sardines, that's what it's all about. Doors and Sardines. Getting on, getting off, getting the sardines on, getting the sardines off. That's farce, that's theater, that's life.
Oh, Lloyd, you're so deep.
So just keep going. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, you're on. Bang, you said it. Bang, you're on. And everything will be perfectly... Where's Selston?
Oh, no.
No, already!
Selston!
Selston!
Poppy!
I thought he was in front of you.
I thought he was round the back with you. Is Mr. Mowbray in his dressing room?
I don't think he would. Not a technical, would he?
What, who?
Selston, we can't find him.
He would. Not a technical.
What chance he would?
Would what? Oh, come now, my sweets, be fair. You don't know.
Yeah, let's not jump to any conclusions.
Let's just get the understudy dressed. Tim,
Yes.
hurry up with the doors. They're going on as the burglar.
He shouldn't have been out of sight. I said he must never be out of sight.
He was good as gold all the way through rehearsals.
Yes, because in the rehearsal room it was all, I don't know, but there we were, you know.
There was no set. You could see everyone.
And it's in here, it's all, you know.
It's split into two. There's a front and a back, and instantly we've lost him.
He's not in the dressing room. You've looked in the laboratories? Yes. In the scenery dump? And the prop room? And the paint store? Yes.
You worked with him before, of course.
Ring the police. Fix the doors. Right, get the burglar gear on. I'm sorry, Dottie, my love.
No, it's my fault, Lloyd, my love.
No, I cast him.
Let's give him one last chance, I said. One last chance. I mean, what can we do? We're in weekly rep together in Peebles.
It's my fault, my precious. I shouldn't have let you. This tour for her is just, I mean, this is her life savings.
We know that, Gary, love.
I'm not trying to make my fortune.
Of course not, Dottie.
I just wanted to put a little something by.
We know, love.
Just something to buy a little house that you could, I mean, come on. That's not so much to ask.
Don't you cry, my sweet. It's not your fault.
No, I just got something by my lens.
Yes, you couldn't expect Brooke to keep anyone in sight.
He was standing right at the back of the stalls before we started. I saw him.
Who are we talking about now?
Don't worry, love. We know you can't see anything.
You mean Selston? I'm not blind. I can see Selston.
Selston!
Oh my God, he's here all the time.
Standing there like Hamlet's father.
My word, Sultan. We thought you were not there.
Where have you been, Selston?
Are you all right, Selston?
Speak to us.
Is it a party?
Is it a party?
Is it? How killing. I got into my mind that we we're going to have a rehearsal, so I was having a little post-prandial snooze in the back of the stall, so to be ready for it.
Isn't he lovely?
Oh, much lovelier now we can see him.
So, what are we celebrating?
What are we celebrating?
All through his wardrobe, all through his dressing room. I can't find the spare gear.
Oh.
Beer? In the wardrobe.
No, Selson. Tim, you need a break. Why don't you go sit down quietly upstairs and do all the company's VAT?
Right.
Oh, and Tim, just in case he and the burglar gear do walk off together one night, order yourself a spare burglar costume.
Spare burglar costume.
2 spare burglar costumes. 1 to fit you, 1 to fit Poppy. I want a plentiful supply of burglar costumes on hand for any eventuality.
2 spare burglars. Wait, she hasn't been on her feet for 48 hours.
Oh, don't fall down, Tim. We may not be insured.
So, what's next on the game? Well, Selson, I thought we might just try a spot of rehearsal. Oh, I won't. Thank you. You won't? I'll just sit back and watch. This is the beer in the wardrobe, isn't it?
No, my love, he wants us to rehearse.
Yes, but I think we've got to rehearse, haven't we?
Rehearse? Yes. Well done, Selson. I knew you'd think of something. Right then, for Belinda and Freddie's entrance.
Lloyd!
What? What's happened?
Police!
The police?
I found an old man. He was unconscious in the doorway just across the street.
Oh, yes, thank you.
This thing's very dirty and rather smelly, and I thought, oh my god, because...
Thank you, Poppy.
Because when you get close to Selston...
Poppy!
No, I mean, if you stand anywhere near Selston, you can't help but notice it's very distinctive.
Let me tell you something, Poppy. Once you get in your nostrils, you'll never forget it. 6 years on, the smell of theater still haunts me.
Oh, bless him.
Tell me something, Poppy love. How did you get a job like this that requires tact and understanding? You're not somebody's girlfriend, are you?
Don't worry, he truly did not hear.
Not here?
Yes, there.
Sit down, Selston.
You're not on for another 20 pages yet. Right then, on we go. Dottie in the kitchen wildly roasting sardines, Freddie and Belinda waiting impatiently outside the door, working Gary disappearing tremulously into the bedroom, time slipping near her.
Aren't they sweet?
What?
Gary and Dottie?
Gary and Dottie? What, you mean those two? They're an item? Trampoline and Mrs. Clappin?
It's supposed to be a secret.
But she's old enough to be...
Didn't you know?
Oh, I'm just God, Belinda love. I'm just the one with the English degree. I don't know anything. What's happening? Oh, I don't like to imagine, Gary, honey.
I mean, what are we waiting for?
I don't know what you're waiting for. Her 16th birthday?
What?
Or maybe just the cue. Brooke, oh, you're in a real estate.
Oh, you're in a real estate. You can't even get the door open.
Door closed, love.
You can't even get the door open.
This is fucking afternoon off, remember? We got the place entirely to ourselves.
Home.
Home sweet home.
Dear old house.
Just waiting for us to get back.
It's rather funny, though, creepy in like this on our wedding anniversary.
It's damn serious. If Inland Revenue finds out we're in the country for even one night, bang goes our claims to be resident abroad. Bang goes most of this year's income. I feel like an illegal immigrant.
I'll tell you what I feel like.
Champagne?
I wonder if Mrs. Clapp is there for beds.
Darling.
Well, why not? No children, no friends dropping by. We're completely on our own.
True, there is something to be said for being in taxing time.
Leave those.
Shh.
Honest.
Inland Revenue may hear us.
What I did with that first lot of sardines, I shall never know.
Mrs. Clackett!
Oh, you give me a turn. My heart jumped right out of my boots.
So did mine.
We thought you'd gone.
I thought you was in Spain.
We are.
We're not here.
You haven't seen us.
Oh, like that is it? The income tax are after you?
They would be if they knew we were here.
All right then, love. I'm not here. I haven't seen you. Anybody ask for you? I don't know nothing. Off to bed, are you?
Well.
That's right. There's never like bed when they all get on top of you. You want your things, look.
Oh, yes. Thanks.
Oh, and that bed hasn't been aired, love.
Look at hot water bottle.
I put all your letters in the study, dear.
Letters. What letters? You forward all the mail, don't you?
Not letters from the income tax, dear. I don't want to spoil your holiday.
Good heavens, where are they?
Put them on the pigeon house.
In the pigeon
The
house?
little pigeon house in your desk, love.
Yes, how could you hear voices?
Voices? What sort of voices?
Oh, then, Freddie, what's the trouble?
Lloyd, you know how stupid I am about booze. Sorry, Gary. Sorry, Brooke. It's just my usual dimness, but why do I take the things off into the study? Wouldn't it be more natural if I left them on?
No.
I thought it would somehow be, more logical.
No.
Lloyd, I know it's a little bit late in the day to be getting into all this.
Freddie, we've got several more minutes before we open.
As long as we're not too pushed. I just never understood why I took an overnight bag and a box of groceries into the study to look at my mail.
Because they have to be out of the way for my next scene.
I see that.
Selson needs them in the study for his scene.
I see that.
Selston, where is he? Is he there?
Selson!
Selston!
No bars, no burglar alarms. We have to be prosecuted for incitement. No?
No, not yet. Thank you, Selston.
I thought I heard my name.
No. Back to sleep, Selston. Another 10 pages before the big moment.
I'm so sorry.
Not at all. Nice to see you. Poppy, we'll put the glass back in the window. Oh, and Selston,
Yes?
beautiful performance.
Oh, why, thank you, Lloyd. I don't think I'm quite there yet, though.
He even remembered the line.
All right, I see that.
Oh, no.
I just don't know why I take them.
Freddie, love, why does anyone do anything? Why does that other idiot walk out through the front door with 2 plates of sardines? Oh, I'm not getting at you, love.
Of course not, love. I mean, why do I? I mean, right. But when you come to think about it, why do I?
Who knows? The well springs of human action are deep and cloudy. Maybe something happened to you as a small child that made you frightened to let go of groceries.
Or it could be genetic.
Yes, or it could be, you know.
It could well be.
Of course, I understand all that. It's just.
Freddie, what I'm trying to tell you is I don't know. I don't think the author knows. I don't know why the author came into this industry in the first place. I don't know why any of us came into it.
All the same, if you could just give me a reason to keep in my mind.
All right, Freddie, I'll give you a reason. You carry those groceries into the study, Freddie, honey, because it's just after midnight and we're not going to be finished before we open tomorrow. Correction, before we open tonight. Right then, on we go from Freddie's exit with the groceries.
Lloyd! Sweetheart.
Oh, Freddie. I think the point is that you've had a great fright when she mentions income tax and you're looking for something familiar to hold on to.
Right, Lloyd. Thank you. That's most helpful.
Bless you, my sweet.
And on we merrily go. Yes, but I can hear voices.
Yes, but I could hear voices.
Voices? What sort of voices?
People's voices.
But there's no one here.
Darling, I saw the door hanging. It could be someone from the office checking up.
I still don't see why you got to put your tie on to look.
Mrs. Crackett,
Mrs. Crockett.
one has to set an example to the staff.
Oh, look, she's opened our for me.
Come back, you can't go downstairs like that.
Why not?
Mrs. Crackett,
Mrs. Crockett.
one has certain obligations.
Sardines here, sardines there. It's like a Sunday school outing. Oh, you're still poking around, are you?
Yes, still poking. Well, still around.
In the airing cupboard, were you?
No, just checking all the sheets and pillowcases. Going through the inventory. Mrs. Black,
Clock it, dear, clock it.
Mrs. Clackett, is there anyone else in the house, Mrs. Clackett?
I haven't seen no one, dear.
I never heard voices.
Voices, there's no voices here, love.
Must have imagined it.
Oh, good Lord above!
I beg your pardon.
Oh, good Lord above! The study door's open.
There's another car outside. That's not Mr. Hackham's, is it? Or Mr. Dudley's?
Nothing but flat doors in this house.
Final notice. Stuffs will be taken to straight proceedings in court?
Oh, yes, and that reminds me. A gentleman come about the house.
Don't tell me I'm not here.
He says he's got a lady quite aroused.
Leave everything to Squire, Hackham, and Dudley.
So I'll just let them go all over then, shall I?
Let them do anything, just so long as you don't tell anyone we're here.
So I'll just sit down and turn on the sardines. I've forgotten the sardines. I don't know. If it wasn't fixed to my shoulders, I'd forget what day it was.
I didn't get this. I'm not here, I'm in Spain. But if I didn't get it, I didn't open it.
Darling, I never had a dress like this, did I?
Didn't you?
Oh, I shouldn't buy
I
anything
never
as
should
tardy as
touched
this.
it.
Was
Stuck
that
it down,
something
put
you
it
gave me,
back,
is it?
Never saw it.
No, it's lovely. I'll just put it in the attic with all the other things you gave me that are too, precious to wear.
Alright. Now the study door's open again. What's going on? Knocking. knocking upstairs. Oh my God, there's something in me. Here. Oh, it's you.
Of course it's me. You put me in here in the dark with all black sheets and things.
Darling, why did you lock the door?
Why did I lock the door? Why didn't you lock the door?
I didn't lock the door.
Someone locked the door.
Anyway, we can't stand here like this.
Like what?
In your underwear.
Okay, I'll take it off.
In here.
Darling, this glue, is it the sort that you can never get unstuck?
Hold it.
Oh, Mrs. Clackett's made us some sardines.
Hold it, we have a problem.
Oh, what bad luck. Which was it this time?
Left.
It's the left one, everybody.
Left one. It could be anywhere.
Yes, it could have fallen over the thing, you know, and bounced off somewhere else again.
Where did you want to see it?
She didn't see it before. Sweet, it was in her eye.
It was probably on. Why did I lock the door? She moves her eyes very sort of, you know. Don't you, my sweet? I always feel out to rush forward and.
Mind where you put your feet, my love?
Yes, everyone look under their feet.
No one moved their feet!
Everyone put their feet back exactly where they were.
Pick your feet up one by one.
Brooke, is this sort of thing going to happen during the performance? We don't want the audience to miss their last buses and trains.
I want you, my love.
But she can't see anything without them.
Can she hear anything with them?
Sorry. Oh, sorry. Sorry.
You spit on his hand.
Oh, look at Freddie, poor Sweet.
Oh dear.
What's the matter with him?
He's just got a little nosebleed.
A nosebleed? No one touched him.
No, he's got this thing about violence. It makes his nose bleed.
I'm so sorry.
Brooke, sweetheart.
I thought you said something to me.
Yes, just go and hit the box office manager with this and you will finish it off live theater at Weston Suppermere.
Anyways, I found it.
She's found it.
Where was it, love?
In my eye.
In her eye!
Oh, not your left eye.
It had gone around the side.
I knew I hadn't gone far. Are you all right, Poppy? I think so. Freddie.
Fine. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Now what?
He's just feeling a little thing. He's got this thing about,
This thing about what?
well, I'm not going to say the word.
You mean blood?
Oh dear.
All right, clear the stage. Walking wounded, carry the stretcher cases. Oh, right then, on we bloodily staggered. Oh, sorry, Freddie. Let me rephrase that. On we blindly stumbled. Oh, Brooke, I withdraw. Right then, from your exit anyway. Okay, I'll take it off in here, in here. Where's Selsden? Selsden! Selsden!
I think she could have dropped it out here somewhere.
Good. Keep looking, Selsden. Only another 5 pages. We can't stand out here like this. Like what, in your underwear? Okay, I'll take it off.
In here.
Darling, this glue, the sort that you can never get unstuck. Oh, Mrs. Clackett's made us some sardines.
A hot water bottle. I didn't put it there.
I didn't put it there.
Someone in the bathroom filling hot water bottles.
You don't think there's something creepy going on?
Darling, are you coming to bed or aren't you?
What did you say? I didn't say anything.
First there's the door handle. Now there's this hot water bottle.
I can feel goose pimples all over.
Yes, quick, get something around you.
Get the covers over our heads.
Well, I can't see how anything creepy could survive oil-fired central heating and
What? What is it? What's happening?
the sardines. They've gone.
Perhaps there is something funny going on. I'm going to go to bed and put my head under the
Here.
bag.
That's putting the scratch in this thing. What is it? Bag.
Bag!
What bag?
Bag!
What do you mean bag?
Bag!
What bag?
No bag.
No bag.
Your bag! Suddenly, here, now, gone!
It's in the bedroom. I put it in the bedroom.
Don't go in there!
The box!
The box!
They've both gone!
Oh, my file!
What on earth is happening? Where's Mrs. Pratchett? You wait in the bedroom.
No.
Well, at least put your dress on.
I'm not going back in there.
I'll fetch it for you. I'll fetch it for you.
Yes, quick, let's get out of here!
Your dress is gone!
I'm never going to see Grayson Soak again!
Oh, there's some perfectly rational explanation for all this. I'll fetch Mrs. Flash and she'll tell us what's happening. You wait here. You can't stand here like that. Wait in the study. Study, study, study.
Roger? Roger, there's a strange figure in there. Where are you?
Darling, I know this is gonna sound silly, but
Darling, if we're not going to bed, I'm going to clear out the attic.
I can't come to bed. I'm glued to the tax demand.
Darling, put the sardines down.
Darling, I'm stuck to the sardines.
Darling, don't play the fool. Get that bottle-marked poison in the downstairs loo that eats through anything.
I've heard of people getting stuck in the problem. This is ridiculous.
Selston, you're on, Selston. Come on, the moment's arrived.
It's all right, love. He's coming, he's coming.
But his arm should be coming through that window even before Freddy's off. Ah, and here it is.
No bars, no burglar alarms. They have to be prosecuted for incitement.
All right, Selston, hold it. Let's take it again.
No, but sometimes it makes me want to sit down and weep. When I think I used to do banks. When I remember I used to do bullion vaults.
Hold it, Selston, hold it.
What am I doing now?
Hold it!
I'm breaking into paper bags.
Lloyd wants you to hold it.
Now what do they have to offer?
Stop, Selston, my love. Wait, my precious.
It's like Myra Hess playing on through the air raids. Stop.
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 Thank you, Belinda. Thank you, Poppy. Selston.
I met my ex.
Selston, I think you can hear better than I can. From your entrance, please, Selston.
Well, it was a charity event. You're in the sun.
Thank you. Poppy!
Oh, no, thank you. It's off sleeping.
Put the glass back once more.
Come on again.
Right, only Selston?
Yes.
A little earlier. A shade earlier. A touch closer to yesterday. All right? Freddy! Start moving as soon as Freddy opens the door. What's the line?
I've heard of people getting stuck with the problem, but this is ridiculous.
Start moving as soon as you hear the line. I've heard of people getting stuck with a problem.
Stuck with the problem.
Stuck with a problem, but this is ridiculous, and I want your arm through that window, right?
Say no more. Maybe one suggestion, though, Lloyd. Perhaps I should come on just a little bit earlier.
Selston.
It's just there seems to be a bit of a hiatus between Freddy's exit and my entrance.
No, Selston, don't worry. Listen, I've got it.
Yes.
How about coming on a little earlier?
I can see we're thinking along the same lines.
Am I putting him on, or is he putting me on? Oh, right.
I've heard of people getting stuck with the problem, but this is ridiculous.
No bars, no burglar alarms. They have to be prosecuted for incitement. No, but sometimes it makes me want to sit down and weep. When I think I used to do banks. When I remember I used to do bullion vaults. What am I doing now? I'm breaking into paper bags. Now what have they got to offer? One microwave oven? 50 quid? Hardly worth lifting it. Junk? Junk, if you insist. Now where's his desk? No, they all say the same thing. Yes, they all say the same thing?
It's hard to adjust to retirement.
What? It's hard to adjust to retirement.
What?
Adjust to retirement!
Retirement!
It's also very hard to hear if everyone's talking at once.
And the prospective tenant naturally wishes to know if there's been any previous history of paranormal phenomena.
Oh, yes, dear. It's all nice and paranormal.
I mean, has anything ever dematerialized before? Has anything ever flown about?
Flown about. Things move themselves on their own 2 feet, just like they do in any house.
I've been in one of my prospective tenant. She's inspecting the study. There's a man in there!
No, there's no one in the house, love.
Look, he's searching for something.
I can't see no one.
You can't see him, but this is extraordinary. And where's my prospective tenant? I left her in there. She's gone. My prospective tenant has disappeared. Oh my God.
Now what?
There.
Acton beginners, please your calls. Miss Otley, Miss Ashton, Mr. Lewan, Mr. Fellows, Miss Blair. Acton beginners, please.
And maybe Acton beginners is what will begin. What do you think?
Oh, Dottie will pull herself back together now that we've called beginners. Now she knows she's got to be on stage in 5 minutes, won't she?
Will she?
You know what Dottie's like.
We've only been on the road for a month. We've only gotten to Ashton Underline.
What's it going to be like by the time we've gotten to Stockton on Tees?
If only she'd speak.
If only she'd unlock her dressing room door. Look, if Dottie will go on.
Won't go on.
If she won't,
She will.
of course she will, won't she? I'm sure she will. But if she doesn't,
She must.
she will, she will. But if she didn't,
I'd have 5 minutes to change. 4 minutes.
if only she'd say something.
I'll have another go. Takes your mind off your own problems anyway.
Has she gone?
Lloyd, I didn't know you were coming today.
I wasn't. I haven't.
Anyway, thank God you're here.
I'm not. I'm in Aberystwyth. I'm in the middle of rehearsing Richard III.
Dottie and Gary.
I don't want anyone to know I'm in.
No, but Dottie and Gary.
I just want 2 hours alone and undisturbed with Brooke in her dressing room. Then I'm on the 7:25 back to Wales. This is for Brooke. Put it somewhere safe. Make sure Stelson doesn't get his hands on it.
Right, now we've had some kind of wrap here.
Good, good. There's a little flower shop across the road from the stage door. I want you to buy me some very large and expensive-looking flowers.
Right, now Dottie locked herself in her dressing room and
Don't let Poppy see them. They're not for Poppy.
No, and she won't speak to anyone. And
First house closes just after 5. Yes, the second house starts at 7:30.
Lloyd, that's what I'm trying to tell you. There may not be a show.
She hasn't walked out already?
No one knows what she's doing. She's locked in her dressing room. She won't speak to anyone.
You've called beginners?
Yes.
I can't play a complete love scene from Cold in 5 minutes. It's not dramatically possible.
she's had bust-ups with Gary before, of course.
Brooks had a bust-up with Garrett?
Brooke? Not Brooke, Dottie.
Oh, Dottie.
I mean, they had the famous bust-up the week before last when we were playing Workshop.
Right, you told me.
She went out with this journalist bloke.
The journalist, yes,
But
yes.
you know Gary threatened to kill him?
Killed him, yes, yes. Listen, don't worry about Dottie. She's got money in the show.
Yes, but it's happened again. 2 o'clock this morning, I'm woken up by this great banging on my door. It's Gary. Do I know where Dottie is? She hasn't come home.
Tim, let me tell you something about my life. I have the Duke of Buckingham on the phone to me for an hour each evening after rehearsal, complaining that the Duke of Gloucester is sucking boiled sweets through his speeches. The Duke of Clarence is off doing a commercial for Madeira. Richard himself, would you believe, Richard III, has now gone down with a back problem. I keep getting messages from Brooke about how unhappy she is here. And now she's got herself a doctor's certificate for nervous exhaustion. She's going to walk. I have no time to find or rehearse another Vicky. I just have one afternoon while Richard gets fitted for a surgical corset to cure Brooke of nervous exhaustion with no medical aid except a little whiskey. You have the whiskey, a few flowers. You have the money for the flowers, and a certain faded charm. So I have not come to the theater to hear about other people's problems. I have come to be taken out of myself and preferably not put back.
Yes, but Lloyd.
Have you done the front of house calls?
Oh, the front of house calls.
And don't let Poppy see the flowers.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you please take your seats? The curtain will rise in 3 minutes.
We're going to be so late up.
No luck?
Belinda's having a go. I haven't even started the front house calls yet. Money? Oh, well, whiskey. Where'd you find that? Up here? You mean Selson's hiding around the stage now? Oh. I'll put it in the ladies' loo. At least we can go in there. No?
You know what Dottie's like when she gets like this? Freddie's with her now. Oh, no.
He's hiding them around the stage now. No?
No.
You didn't try for very long, my precious.
No, well, oh dear.
He's hiding them on stage now.
No, Gary came rushing out of his dressing room in a great state. I couldn't quite understand what he was saying. You know, I often feel that Gary must have missed something somewhere. You know how stupid I am about that kind of thing, but I think he was saying something about wanting to kill me.
Oh, my poor sweet.
I thought I didn't even do it. I didn't want to make things worse. He's all right, is he?
Who, Gary? Anything but by the sounds of it.
I mean, he is going on.
Gary? Gary's going on. Of course he's going on. What's all this talk about Gary not going on?
Yes, because if you go on for Gary, then Poppy can't go on for Dottie, because if Poppy goes on for Dottie, then you'll have to be on the book.
This is getting farcical.
Honey?
Money?
And you're waving money around.
Oh, that.
She's a pretty woman, you know, that Dottie. So up and down. She was perfectly all right last night.
Last night.
Yes, she took me out for a drink after the show at this club she knows about.
She was with you? You were with her?
She was being very sympathetic about all my troubles.
She won't sink her teeth into you. I won't let her.
No, she could not have been nicer. And afterwards, she came back to my dates for a cup of tea and told me all of her troubles. Sat there till 3 o'clock this morning. I don't know what the landlady thought.
And another thing.
Nothing else, my sweet.
Where's
Turns out it's
Selston?
ready here. It's a cause of Selston?
He's not in his dressing room.
Oh, I might have guessed.
Oh, the front of house call.
Yes, you do the calls. I'll look for Selston.
What shall I do?
Absolutely nothing at all. You did quite enough already, my pet.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you please take your seats? The curtain will rise in 3 minutes.
Who wants to kill someone?
Selston wants to kill someone?
Gary, Selston?
Lost him.
Not again.
Flowers.
Well, they're just, you know.
Oh, Tim, that's really sweet of you. Isn't it sweet of her?
Oh, very charming.
I'll just look in the pub. Oh, please.
I'll take those. Oh, the front of house calls. Oh, please.
Oh, I think Poppy's done now.
She gave them 2 minutes, did she? I'll give them 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you please take your seats? The curtain will rise in 1 minute.
Oh dear, I think she said 3 minutes.
3 minutes? I said 3 minutes. She said 3 minutes?
I think so.
Oh, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you please take your seats? The curtain will rise in 2 minutes.
Any luck?
No, but I found yet another bottle.
Oh dear.
Hidden in the ladies' lavatories.
Oh my lord.
Oxfam. I'll give it to Oxfam.
He's not in the pub.
No, he's hanging around ladies' lavatories. You better get the spare gear on.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you please take your seats? The curtain will rise in 2 minutes.
Oh dear, Tim's already said 2 minutes.
She's done 2 minutes?
Ladies and gentlemen, will you please take your seats? The curtain will rise in 1 minute.
What the fuck is going on?
Great Scott. I didn't know you were here.
I'm not here. I'm at the Aberystwyth Festival, but I can't stand out there and listen to 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 1 minute, 2 minutes.
Lloyd, we're having great dramas in the dressing room.
We're having great dramas out there. This is the matinee, honey. There's age-old pensioners out there. The curtain will rise in 3 minutes. We all start off with a cheers. The curtain will rise in 1 minute. We all come running back again. We don't know which way we're going.
I thought I had a talk with you.
Of course, honey, of course. Looking forward to it.
You got my message?
Many, many messages.
Why didn't you answer?
I did. I have. I'm here.
Lloyd, there's something I need to tell you.
Go on then.
Brooke!
Later, all right?
Oh no, not another one.
In my dressing room.
In your dressing room? It's getting completely out of control.
Give it to Oxfam with the other one.
I'll do it, thank you.
Lloyd? Lloyd?
Got it in 1.
Lloyd, we've got to have a talk.
We're going to have a talk, my love.
Oh.
Later, yes, later. Flowers.
Oh, right, sorry.
Tim bought them for me.
Tim bought them for you.
To cheer me up. Lloyd.
Nothing more just for the moment, thank you. Strangle Tim for me when you see him, will you?
Right.
But what about Dottie?
I don't want to hear about that.
And Gary?
Not about Gary either.
What about Selston?
Listen, I think this show is far beyond the help of a director. You just do it. I'll just sit out there in the darkness with a bag of toffees and enjoy it. 1 minute was the last call, if your memory goes back that far.
Lloyd.
Wait.
Excuse me?
I've got to talk to him.
Girls.
I've got a good mind to put my coat on and walk out of the door right here and now.
Listen, if you don't feel up for performing, I'm sure Poppy would be happy to have a bash on your behalf.
I beg your pardon?
Honestly, Brooke, why don't you sit and do your meditations? Poppy, why don't you go see what's happening with Dottie and Gary? And Freddie, my sweet precious.
Did I say something wrong? Where's Tim?
Selston, where have you been?
Are you alright, dear?
We've been looking for you everywhere.
Oh, yes, everywhere. Manager's office, bar, front, not a sign of him.
He's looking for you in the dressing rooms.
Oh, great shindig going on down there. I thought he ought to know about it.
My love, I think he's heard.
Oh, everything. Oh, he really went for her. I know when you've got your eye on someone.
Oh dear, Dottie's got her eye on someone, has she?
I seen you creeping off into corners with that poor half-wit.
Which poor half-wit?
Never mind, my love.
Not Tim.
No.
But who else is there apart from me?
I think they're coming.
They're coming?
They're coming.
I knew they would.
And you're here.
Oh, yes, every word.
Great, then.
and gentlemen, will you please take your seats? The performance is about to begin.
They're coming. Yes, and we found Selston.
How did you get here?
Here, through the walls.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you please take your seats?
I've
The
done it,
performance
I've
is
done
about
it.
to-
Done it? Done about to begin?
Yes,
about to begin, about to begin.
is about to begin at any moment. Poor Lloyd will choke on his toffee.
They're very thin, you see. I'm absolutely sick to death of it, she cries. Am I setting a bit of a trend?
Understudy rehearsal, my love.
Oh, for Gary, yes, very timely. You trying to get some poor devil leg up? Or was it a leg over? Oh, and here he
Gary,
is.
my love.
Are you all right?
What's he saying?
He's not saying anything, my sweet.
Oh, very sensible. Only stir it up again. I seen you giving him little nods and smiles. That's what he's saying.
Dottie, my love.
Oh, she's emerged, has she? Come on, old girl, you're on.
Are you all right?
Is she all right?
She's fine.
All right, everyone?
Little hugs and squeezes.
Hush, love.
Curtain up.
Listen, Dottie, listen, Gary. I'm not going to make a great speech, but we all have to go out and perform. Well,
We can't do it in silence. We have to speak to each other.
What's the house like?
That's the spirit.
well done, Dottie.
It's quite good. Well, for a matinee.
There's quite a crowd at the front of the back stalls.
Come on, old girl, get the tabs up. So those OAPs out there haven't got long to go.
Quiet then, please.
Hold it a moment, Poppy. Let me just say one last word.
No, let me say just one last word. Sardines.
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 Standing by, please. Music cue 1.
Now what?
We're just going up.
We've been sitting out there for an hour. They've gone quiet. They think someone's died.
Sorry, Lloyd. I was just saying a few words to everyone.
Freddie, have you ever thought about having a brain transplant?
Sorry. Why did I see that?
Anybody else have any thoughts they feel they must communicate?
Well, not now, of course, but
What?
I mean, you know, later.
And you bought these flowers for Poppy.
No. Well, yes.
And you didn't buy any flowers for me.
No. Well, no.
Tim, have you ever heard of such a thing as jealous rage?
Yes. Well, yes.
Then take 10 pounds of your own money, go off to the florist's, and buy some flowers for me.
Lloyd, we're just going up. I've got to run the show.
Oh, never mind the show. Focus on the floral arrangements. Bought them for Poppy. You two could have Freddie's old brain. You could have half each.
Dear.
Don't cry, Poppy, love.
Come on, get the bus on the road.
Standing by.
Christ!
Quiet backstage.
Hush, love.
Music cue 1, go. Tabs going up.
You know, good is going on. I can't open
generations.
Great. Come on then. I've got cooking baking soda by 4.
Yes, well,
We'll take it up with us.
no, only,
What?
well,
Her?
she has been in the family for generations.
Sardines, it's not for me to say it, but here, ma'am, just say this. Don't think twice about it. Take this one. You'll really enjoy it here.
That's great.
Oh, well,
Terrific. Sardines, sardines. Can't refuse one. Never stomach, can you? See? You think it's great? Can you even make a sardine?
well,
I think she's terrific.
over. Before she goes out with the sardines.
Here?
Yes, yes.
In here.
Yes, yes, yes.
It's another bathroom.
No, no, no! I mean, it's not.
Oh. Flat sheet.
It's the airing cupboard. I mean, this one.
Oh, you're in a real state.
George, this is much better now, remember?
Dear old pal, bring it up to
There is some specific taxes tonight. And then revenue here.
What I do with that first line? Sardines! I should have known! This is rocket! Oh, you make me turn my heart to find out my boobs.
So did I.
Like, I thought you were saying.
We are.
We're not here.
You haven't seen us.
You want your baby blanket?
Oh, nice, thanks.
Oh, that's the top of the big one. Look at my water bottle. Oh, you're gonna fix one here.
Oh, good heavens, where are we?
Pigeon house. Pigeon house. Pigeon house near that one.
Yes, but I can hear voices.
Voices? What sort of voices?
People's voices.
Oh, look, there's one already.
Come back.
What?
Oh, sir, you can't go downstairs like that.
Come on.
Traffic.
Racket.
You want certain elevations.
Sardines here, sardines there. Poking around, are you?
Yes, still poking. Oh, still around.
There you go. Were you?
No, I just checked all the sheets and pillowcases. One for inventory. Mrs. Blackett. Mrs. Black. Is there anyone else in the house? Mrs. Blackett?
I haven't seen no one here.
I thought it was voices.
Voices here, love.
Must have imagined it.
Oh, good Lord above!
I picked the fight.
Oh, good Lord above. The study door's open.
There's another car outside. Doesn't have a back, does it? Where are Mr. Dudley's?
Nothing. Nothing doors in this house.
If I don't notice, that's what you think. Don't tell me I'm not here.
We'll have to sit down and turn on the sardines. I forgot about sardines. I don't know. What's the next question with that?
I didn't get this. Not here, I'm in Spain. Even if I didn't get it, I didn't open it.
Darling, I never had a dress or rather much flowers such as did I?
You
How much should I say?
take it down.
Knocking! 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 Knocking upstairs! Oh my God, it's somebody in the air cupboard! Oh, it's you! I mean, is it you? Hiding in there under all the
Of course it's me. You put me in here. The dark with all my keys and things.
But darling, why did you lock the door?
Why did I lock the door? Why did you lock the door?
I didn't lock the door.
Someone locked the door.
Hey, no, we can't stand here like this.
Like what?
In your underwear?
Okay, I'll take it off.
In here, in here.
Never get on the side. Oh, sardines.
Water bottle. I didn't put it here. I didn't put this hot water bottle. I mean, I'm just standing here, you know, with this hot water bottle in my hand.
hard to adjust to retirement. It's hard to assess requirements.
Natural wishes know if there's been any previous history of paranormal phenomena. I mean, has anything ever materialized before? Has anything ever fallen out? I've read one on the same planet. She's suspected of study. There's a man in there! Look, he's searching for something. You can't see him, but this is extraordinary. And where's my prospective tenant? I lost her in there. She is gone. My prospective tenant has disappeared. Where's Vicky? Vicky!
No, I miss the violence. I miss having other human beings around to care about.
Vicky! Vicky!
It's nice you have shouting and screaming. All this is silence just now.
Where's she gone? Vicky! trouble, you see? Well, you see, I'll fix it. Where's Vicky? No, she's dead. I thought you were coming at 4. Well, it's almost 4 now. I mean, it's after 3. You know, I've been sitting here for, it seems like forever. What's the time now? Must be getting on for 5. Oh, you're still already hiding in the, anyway, we can sing.
Over their heads.
I guess we'll sit downstairs.
Who are you?
I'm sorry. I don't know, she is no connection to the house, I assure you. Where's this good lady with the sardines?
No other hand, thank you. Not my dreams. This time I'm eating them.
Sorry, but in here we have,
Arrow sheets.
in here we have,
Volkov.
we have Vic.
Give me that cute devil.
It's my darling Vicky. That's why we can tell before she ran off.
So very sad.
My darling Vicky is very well smoked. My God, I've never seen it yet.
So where's my other sheet?
Ah! How's it having my peace? How's that?
I know that face. He's the sheep. He's the sex maniac.
Yes, he's my husband.
And I don't know what you're up to with my little girl down there in Basic Stoke. But I'll tell you one thing, Vicky.
What's that, Dad?
When all around is stress and uncertainty, there's nothing like
I don't have a baby!
a good old-fashioned play of grape.
And curtain.
Welcome to the Old Fisher Market Theater, Lowestoft. Or
for this evening's performance of Nothing On. We apologize for the slight delay in starting tonight, which is due to circumstances.
He's not ready, all right? You're the one who's trying to get
Due
to
to
him. I'm
circumstances
ready. You don't own
beyond
it.
our control.
Ow!
And we would ask you to bear with us for a moment while we deal with her, with them, with the circumstances. I should perhaps say that with tonight's performance of the play, our long and highly successful tour.
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for the delay in starting tonight, which is due to circumstances which
Don't you dare! Don't you dare!
have now been brought under control.
Our long and highly successful tour is on its very last legs. Its very last leg. Thank you for your
Thank you for your cooperation and understanding.
I sincerely trust there will be no other hiccups, no other holdups. So, ladies and gentlemen, will you please sit back and enjoy the remains of the evening?
It's no good you going on. I can't pick sardines up off the floor and answer the phone. I've only got one leg! Hello? Yes, but there's no one here, love. No, Mr. Brent's not here. He lives here, yes, but he don't live here now because he lives in Spain. Mr. Philip Brent, that's right. The one who writes the plays, that's him. Only why he wants to get mixed up in plays, God only knows. He'd be safer off in the lion's cage at the zoo. No, she's in Spain too. They're all in Spain. There's no one here. Am I in Spain? No, I'm not in Spain, dear. I look after the house for them, but I go home at 1 o'clock on Wednesday. Only I've got a nice plate of sardines to put my feet up with because it's the royal... What's it called on the telly? Royal, you know. If it's to do with like the house, then you have to ring the house agents because they're the agents for the house. Squire Hackman. No, they're not in Spain. They're just a bit squashed. Squire Hackman. I'm gonna do something wrong here.
I have a housekeeper, yes, but this is her afternoon off. So we have the place entirely to ourselves. I'll just check. Hello? Anyone at home? Nope, there's no one. So, what do you think?
Great. And this is all yours?
Just a shack in the woods. Converted plastic mill, 16th century.
Across the bomb.
Well, one has to have someplace to contain one's business associates. Someone on the phone now with a little bit. It's probably this, this air of trying to say he wants to come at 4, so just have a word with him, Ian.
Right. And I've got to get those files to our Basingstoke office by 4.
Yes, we'll only just manage to pick it in. We'll only just manage to fit it up.
Right then.
We won't bother to hold the champagne.
Holding storage.
Just a handful, really. Steady kitchen and a self-contained service flat for the receiver.
Terrific. So which one's the,
What?
you know,
The usual offices? They're here. They're here.
fantastic.
I've lost the sardines.
I'm sorry. I thought there was no one here.
I'm not here. I don't know where I am.
I'm from the agents.
Lost the phone now.
Squire Hackham and Dudley.
Never lost a phone before.
On Trampoline?
I'll just put this here, that way if anyone wants it, they'll know where to find it.
No, right. Thanks. No, I just dropped into. I'll go into a few things. Well, just to check out the measurements. Do 1 or 2 jobs. of renting it. Her interest is definitely aroused.
That's not the bedroom.
The bedroom? No, that's the downstairs bathroom and WC suite. And this is the housekeeper, Mrs. Grimes.
Oh, hi.
She's not living here.
You shouldn't have stood on that.
Don't worry about us.
Oh, Sam.
We'll just inspect the house.
I better give the floor wash.
I'm sorry about this.
That's all right. We don't want the television, do we?
The television? That's right, she didn't explain about wanting to watch this. You know, because obviously there's been this thing with it. I mean, you know, I'm just trying in case anybody's looking at all this and thinking, my God!
Great. And I got to be basic stove by 4.
Sorry, love, but I thought we had to get this straight.
So take it up with us.
What?
And don't let my pals outside.
Hold on. We've gotten out of...
What?
Where are we?
Her?
Her! Okay, her, right. Because she has been in the family for generations.
Sardines, it's not for me to say, of course, dear. Only I would just say this. Don't think twice about it. Take the plunge. You'll really enjoy it here.
Oh, great.
I'll just put this here, that way if you want it, you won't always find it.
Terrific.
Sardines, you'll have to do the sardines then, because I've got to go to the kitchen and do more sardines.
You see? She thinks it's great. She's even making us sardines.
Well,
I think she's terrific.
terrific.
So which way?
I don't know. Kind of first hold them up and I'll just, you know.
Up here?
Down here!
In here.
Take the bag then, take the box.
It's another bathroom.
Bag, box?
Always trying to get me to bathroom.
All right, I'll do that, and you do that.
Oh, black sheets?
Just take the.
Oh, you're in a real state. You can't even get the door open.
This is not the time to do it all. We've got the place to sell. We've got the place entirely to ourselves. Home sweet home.
Dear old house.
Just waiting for us to get back.
But how odd to find a telephone in the garden.
Yeah.
I thought I'd better bring it in.
Very sensible.
It's rather funny though, creeping in like this on our wedding anniversary.
It's damn serious. If in that revenue finds out we're in the
Country, even for one night.
yes, country.
Even for one night.
Even for one night.
Bangos are claimed to be residents abroad.
Resident Broad. Absolutely.
Bangos most of this year's income.
Most of this is better go have a little ride.
Line up. Yes, well, why not? No children, no friends dropping by. We're completely on our... Leave those.
Oh, yes.
Downstairs, not upstairs.
I'm so sorry.
There's something to be said for being in tax exile. Shh. What? Inland revenue may hear us.
What I did with that first lot of sardines, I should
Mrs.
never
Newspaper!
Oh, you give me a turn. My heart jumped right out of the sofa.
So did mine. We thought you'd gone.
I thought you was in Sardinia.
We are. We're not here. You haven't seen us.
Guess which one of them put this here?
Yes, well, the main thing is that the income tax are after us.
Lovely helping of sardines to sit on.
So if anybody asks, you don't know nothing. Anything. So I'll just get a hot water bottle.
And off she goes without waiting to find out about his letters.
His letters?
Letters? What letters? You forward all the mail, don't you?
Not presents from Sardinia, dear. I'll show you where I put presents from Sardinia. I put presents from Sardinia in the pigeon house.
The pigeon house?
In the little pigeon house down here.
I saw the door handle move. And these bags, I'm not sure they were, when we went into the...
I still don't see what you have to put your tie on to look.
Because if someone left these things inside they obviously went downstairs inside the...
Mrs. Crockett?
It could be coming up here on the way. Carrying various... Who knows?
Oh, look, she's up with our sardines.
Come back.
What?
You can't go downstairs like that.
Why
We're fishing
not?
for you. Mrs. Crockett,
Mrs. Crockett.
one has certain obligations.
Sardines here, sardines there. Sorry to battle the Waterloo out there. Oh, you're still poking around, are you?
Yes, still poking. Still pulling. Mrs. Blackett.
Your Crockett.
Mrs. Clackett, is there anyone else in the house, Mrs. Clackett?
I haven't seen no one, dear.
I thought I heard a box. I found these voices.
Voices? There's no voices here, love.
Must have imagined it. Oh, good Lord! I beg your pardon!
Oh, good Lord above!
Why? What is it?
The study door's open!
They're going to want these things right here. So I'll just put them outside there. And then they can. Do you know what I mean?
Nothing but flopping doors and this handle. Final notice, steps will be taken to straighten proceedings in court.
Oh, my Lord, who are you?
I'm Philip.
You're Philip! What happened to you?
Well, it's all got a bit slippery on the stairs out there.
You haven't done himself an injury?
He's just a bit shaken. I'll be all right in a minute. You weren't going to tell me that a man had come about the house, were you?
What?
You weren't going to tell me that a man had come about the house?
That's right. A gentleman come about the house.
Don't tell me I'm not here.
He's put your box out in the garden for you.
Let them do anything just as long as you don't tell anyone we're here.
So I'll just sit down and turn on the sardines. I've forgotten the sardines. No, I haven't. I've remembered the sardines. What a surprise! I must go to the kitchen and make more sardines to celebrate.
I didn't get this. I'm not here. I'm in Spain. But if I didn't get this, I didn't open it.
Darling, I never had a handle like this, did I?
Didn't you?
Oh, I shouldn't buy anything as brassy as this.
should
Oh,
never have
that's
touched
what you
it.
gave me, isn't
Put
it?
it down, stick
No,
it
it's
back,
not.
make it
I'll
soft.
just put it in the attic in case anyone else wants to have a try.
And now the study door's open. Knocking. Upstairs. Oh my God, there's something in here. Oh my God! Oh, listen, I can't because the hen has, whatever it is in there, you just have to, darling, can you hear me? There's nothing I can't, I won't, there's nowhere to. Listen, climb around into that and squish through the, and shame down that, there must be some way. For pity's sake!
Final notice? Steps will be taken to
Oh, it's you!
Of course it's me. You couldn't either. They talked about what I did.
But darling, why did you lock the door?
I locked the door. Why did you lock it?
Because look, I couldn't, it's come off!
Someone locked the door.
Anyway, we can't stand here like this.
Like what?
With all the people going in and out.
Okay, I'll take it off.
In here. In here.
final notice? Steps will be taken to straighten proceedings and
Now
First
what?
aid box. I didn't put it there.
I didn't put it there.
So sorry. Someone in the bathroom filling first hot boxes.
Do you think there's something creepy going on?
Darling, are you coming to bed or aren't you?
What did you say?
I didn't say anything.
First there's the door handle. Now there's this honest valve. I can't see how anything creepy could survive oil without central heating and
What? What is it? What's happening?
the sardines. They've gone? No, they haven't. Oh my God, I mean, my God, you leave a plate of sardines down for 2 minutes, and the last thing you expect to find, I mean, these days, the last thing you don't expect to find when you come back is, I mean, that's really weird.
Perhaps there is something funny going on.
Because there they are, exactly where
Head under the bag.
I suppose Mrs. Spratzer was...
Bag.
What is it?
Bag.
Bag!
Bag. Bag.
What bag?
Bag. Bag. Bag.
What do you mean bag? Sardines! 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 Sardines!
Bag.
What bag?
No bag.
No bag!
Your bag. Suddenly, you're now gone.
It's in the bedroom. It was in the bedroom. I put it in the bedroom. I'll put it back into the bedroom. The box! They both are gone!
Oh my God.
I don't know if this is happening. Where's Mrs. Proctor? You wait in the bedroom.
No.
Please put your dress on.
I'm not going back in
I'll
there.
fetch it for you. I'll fetch it for you.
Quick, let's get out of here.
Your dress has gone! Don't panic! Don't panic! There's a permanent explanation for you.
I don't notice. Somebody take it to shit.
Darling, they're not going to bed. I'm going to clear out the attic. Oh, great heavens.
No, thanks, thank you. Not in my sardines this time. She's gone and killed him.
He's just stunned, that's all. Keep going.
Don't panic! Don't panic!
He's fine. Just keep going.
There's a perfectly rational explanation for all this. I'll fetch Mrs. Blotchet, and she'll tell us what's happening.
You fetched her. I'm here.
I fetch Mrs. Blotchet, and she'll tell us what's happening.
She won't, you know.
There's a man in there. Yes?
No, he's not in there. He's out here. Look, and so am I.
No, there's no one in the house, love. Yes.
No! I know this is a great surprise to everyone. I mean, it's a great shock to us finding a man lying at the bottom of the stairs. Wasn't it, darling?
I'm so sorry.
But now that we've all met, we might as well just introduce ourselves.
Oh, yes. Introduce ourselves. I'm so sorry.
This is my husband. I'm afraid surprises go straight to his nose.
There's a man lurking in the undergrowth.
Oh, how delightful. Another unexpected guest. Well, why don't you go see what you can see in the garden? And darling, get that bottle marked poison the downstairs loo that eats through anything.
Eats through anything, absolutely. I've heard of people getting stuck with a problem, but this is ridiculous.
No bars, no burglar alarm.
Join the party, love.
A burglar. Oh, this is most exciting.
Oh, dear, I suppose this is all my fault. You see, when I say I've heard of people getting stuck with a problem, but this is ridiculous, and I opened this door.
No, Barb.
No, but sometimes it makes me want to sit down and weep.
Yes, love, it is getting like a funeral in here.
When I think I used to do banks.
When I remember I used to do bullion balls.
What am I doing now? I'm breaking into paper bags. Stop.
No.
I thought I saw him go out the door. I think you're supposed to carefully.
Yes, well, we'll figure it out.
I thought, what's it says?
I've heard of people getting stuck with a problem, but this is ridiculous.
And then he opened the door. No bars. No burglar. They have to be prosecuted for insight.
Comes in and tells us what to do.
What to do?
What to do? What's he saying?
He's saying,
sardines?
Dorsal sardines!
He's saying, phone the police.
Okay, phone to police.
Police!
That's our bosses!
He's saying shit.
Cheese!
He's saying all we want now is a nice, happy ending.
And here she is, in her wedding dress.
Yes, it's their wedding day.
It's their wedding day.
What a happy ending.
Do you take this sheet to be your lawful wedded wife? If not, speak now or forever hold your peace.
What's he saying?
He's saying, last line.
Me? Last line? And I don't know what you're up to with my little girl down there in Basingstoke. But I'll tell you one thing, Vicky.
What's that, Dad?
When all around is strife and uncertainty, there's nothing like a good old-fashioned plate of...
Curtain!